All right, well, good morning. Uh, Welcome to the Hot Corner. This is Steve. My name is Steve. And I wasn't really expecting to come at you with a video this morning, but I really feel like I need to have share something with you. I feel like I've been doing a lot of prayer about things and feel like the Lord has revealed some things to me that I want to share. And maybe this is old news to some, I don't know. But there was an urgency on this, so I'm putting this video out this morning. Wasn't expecting to do that. In fact, I was getting ready to go out and do some fishing. And the Lord dropped this in my spirit, and then I had an Amazon delivery that just came too, so I was waiting around for that. So my plans did not work out, but the Lord has other plans. So here's what I want to share with you. And this is going to be some sensitive stuff, and this is going to probably ruffle some feathers, okay? But here's the deal. What's happening in this country is not what it's purported to be. What's happening right now with the what started out as protests turned into rioting and looting and vandalism, cop killing, is not what it is supposed to be. All right, it's not what it was purported to be. All right, so BLM, the organization. I'm going to use that term, the organization, from now on, because my videos have been getting censored and audio's been scrambled, video's been, scrambled and stuff like that in past videos. So the organization was purportedly for ending of systemic racism, providing opportunities for people of color, but a couple weeks ago the Lord revealed what was really going on within this organization, how they were structured. So I did some research. I looked at the founders. I looked and see what their motives were, and they are, and you can do the same thing. I'm not going to get into all that, but this organization is a fire starter organization. They are the ones who incite people to action. They organize protests and rallies, and basically they are the ones that are responsible for lighting the fuse. So what does that mean? They won't take accountability or responsibility for what's happening. Basically is what that means. They come in, incite, start fires, light fuses, whatever the example is that you want to use. But this is what they do. Okay? And in doing so, don't have to take responsibility for anyone's individual or personal actions. This is the way the organization is set up. So really what you're seeing here too is, so what's this cause is, like, if you look at the amount or the demographics of who the protesters are and who the rioters are, you will see that a majority of them are not blacks, not people of color. They are way left, radical left, white people. Overwhelmingly white people, by the way. 60% based on the latest Pew research, 60% of the protesters are white. So what does this tell you? This tells me that there is a far left progressive, radical progressive element within the Democratic Party that is operating, feeling like they're probably under the cover of the organization, but realistically they're not. And so what's happened here also within the Democratic Party is there's deep divisions right now. And why I say that, the reason I say that is because these politicians will not come out and condone what's happening. In fact, in some cities they've allowed it to happen, and been right alongside with the protesters, and so this has just given more support for what's happening. And so Democratic leaders, politicians will not come out and denounce this for fear, for political reasons. It's fear of splitting their party. It's a fear that they will lose personally. They will lose control. They will lose their constituency. And basically it would guarantee that Donald Trump gets reelected. All right, so there's personal, professional, political reasons. It's all greed. It's all fear. It's all control. So don't get me wrong. You know, make no mistake here. What's happening? This is an anarchist move right here. We have anarchy going on right now. We have rebellion against authority going on right now. We have rebellion against law going on right now. And so what this whole thing has done is, even though the organization has lit the fuse and started to get the ball rolling, they probably won't be the ones to continue it. What you will see is other groups are going to come in under the auspices of the organization that find themselves aligning with its Marxist and socialist agendas, and they'll like it. So they will fall in line with it, and they will support it. As long as they get what they want out of the situation, they're fine. Doesn't matter who they align with, as long as they get what they desire out of the situation. So can you imagine if the Tea Party or alt-right had managed themselves like this, had acted out like this? The response would not go the same way. So I just have to say that, you know, in comparison, the Tea Party, the alt-right, was very, very civilized. Very civilized. Heavily armed, but very civilized. So make no mistake, we've got a big thing going on here in this country. And so just be careful. As a believer, if you're a believer, be careful. Like I said in the other video several weeks ago on Facebook, do not align yourselves. Be careful of who you align yourself with here in this season. Because if you align yourself strongly one way or the other, you're going to find out that you're in a battle that the Lord doesn't want you to be in. You're in a type of battle that the Lord does not want you to be in. So we need to maintain a kingdom mindset, a kingdom focus here. I ask you all to pray for wisdom. Ask the Holy Spirit what your assignment is in this season. Do not become aligned with nefarious purposes. Do not become aligned with anarchists. Do not become aligned with pacifists. Do not become aligned with those who are trying to remove history in this country. Because I believe that history is important, and we need to keep it around and teach it and get better from it. You know, so that's it. It's important. It's a big deal. Prayer warriors, stay in the closet. Keep praying. Let's keep praying. I'm on the wall here too. And so let's keep praying. Let's keep asking the Holy Spirit what's next, what we're supposed to be doing, what our assignment is. And then, you know, just keep praying for the Lord's blessing and favor and breaking off curses in this country. All right, thank you. And love people. Love people. You know, it's not about, this message right here is not about condemning any people group. All right, this is all about what's happening politically, spiritually, you know, and governmentally in this country. This is a big deal. I feel like we are at a turning point in our country, and it's up to us, the prayer warriors, with God, to turn the tide. All right, thanks. Love you guys. Bless you. Take care.